Stay home, stay safe. This is our main motto to protect ourselves from corona. Use mask, keep distance 6 feet away from anybody, and also use sanitizer also to clean your hands before having anything. This is our duty, and today I would like to start remaining part of the trial. And Devest is, John is saying, why would anybody leave a prison if they could get out? So if I get an opportunity, I should use it, no doubt about it. Nobody would like to run away. This is the clear state, and by giving an opportunity they would like to use it. That's only the main cause why I try to go out. You try to escape. So this is the answer of Devest. What the Devest is saying, that you tried to escape from the prison, and answer is, of course I did, and not for the first time either. If you leave the door of the cage open, the bird will fly out. Yes, if I get an opportunity, why don't I use it? Why don't I use it? I would like to run away. This is my view. This is not first time to run away. I have been trying to run away innumerable times. I have been trying now itself in a similar sense. So if you open the cage, door of the cage, what will happen? The bird will fly away. This is right. If any animal or a bird or anyone, if they get an opportunity, they would like to run away. No one can stop it. This is the clear state. That's confession of heresy. I call the attention of the court to it. So at the same time, you are against the law. You are against the law. Your words are against the law. That's what I would like to say to the court. And you should show your attention to the court. It's your duty to pay the attention before the court. Heresy, he calls it. Am I a heretic because I try to escape from the prison? So why do you say like that? I'm not at all a witch. I'm not against the cost of law. I'm not against the Christianity. Why do you say like that? It's not good for us. It's not good for us. Absolutely. Change your view. I am believing in Christianity. No doubt about it. Assuredly, if you are in the hands of the church and you willfully take yourself out of its hands, you are deserting the church, and that is heresy. So I have more confidence on you. You are against the Christianity. You are against the law. That's why you would like to escape. Your view won't be changed. Your view won't be changed. So you would like to harm to the others. That's the view of you. That's why we don't want to give chance to the court of law. Church. That's why you are always in our hands. It is a great nonsense. Nobody could be such a fool as to think that. Yes, you are a foolish. I am observing your foolishness. Why do you think in this way? Why I need to against the law? Why I need to against the law? Mr. Davis is saying, you hear, my Lord, how I am revealed in the execution of my duty by this woman. So I am feeling very angry because of this woman. And what is my duty? I know she is against the law. She is against the law. My duty is to put her into the death. To put her to death. This is my duty, which I don't want to change it. I have warned you before, John. that you are doing yourself no good by these paid answers. So your answers are not good. You are teasing us. That's not good idea. Why do you give this kind of answers? This kind of answers won't helpful to you. But you will not talk sense to me. I am reasonable if you will be reasonable. So use your sense to ask me any question. If the question is reasonable, I can answer it, no doubt about it. When you are not reasonable, how can I answerable to you? I want answer from you people. This is not a good idea. This is not a good idea. But you will not talk sense to me. This is not in order, you forget. Master promoter, that the proceedings have not been formally opened. The time for questions is after she has sworn on the Gospels to tell us the whole truth. So the judge is asking her to promise on their Bible. So she must promise on the Bible before answering the court. So that is the view of the judge. She will answer truthfully. She will answer truthfully. This is the view of the judge. That's why she must promise on Bible before answer their questions. You say this to me every time. I have said again and again that I will tell you all that concern this trial, but I cannot tell you the whole truth. The God does not allow the whole truth to be told. You do not understand it. When I tell it, it is an old saying, that is, the who tells too much truth is sure to be hanged. I am wary of this argument. We have been over it 9 times already. I have sworn as much as I will swear, and I will swear no more. So at the same time, I had already sworn innumerable times on our Bible. On our Bible, no doubt about it, I agree with you. And at the same time, remember me, this had already happened for 9 times. This had already happened for 9 times. I had already sworn on Bible 9 times. Again you ask me to promise on the Bible. I had already answered. I am always truthful, but everything I can't say. Whatever you want, I had already given you the clear information regarding this case. You know it. Why do you ask me again and again and again and again? What is you are expecting from me? What are you expecting from me? I can't understand. So my lord, she should be put to the torture. So we had already done, we must torture her to get right answer. She must be tortured, then only we will get right answer, otherwise we won't get correct answer. You hear, John? That is what happens to the obdurate. Think before your answer. Has she been shown the instruments? So at the same, don't be adamant. Judge asked Joan of Arc. You have to answer correctly. Don't be stubborn. Don't be adamant. Adamant answer won't helpful to you. It's your duty to give right answer to protect yourself. Otherwise, he had asked for instruments what she had already used in the war. They are ready, my lord. She has seen them. She had already shown all the things what she had already used to them. If you tear me limb from limb until you separate my soul from my body, you will get nothing out of me behind what I have told you. What more is there to tell that you could understand? Besides, I cannot bear to be hurt, and if you hurt me, I will say anything you like to stop the pain. But I will take it all back afterwards. So, what is the use of it? So, at the same time, you asked me innumerable asking, and you will get answer. You are hurting me innumerable times. Of course, I feel too much pain, no doubt about it. That made me not good. Of course, I give answers. And if I get opportunity once again, I will take revenge on you, no doubt about it. I won't leave anybody. This is not right thing. There is much that we should proceed mercifully. And Ledwin is saying, yes, we show mercy on you, but the torture is customary. We can't do anything. Without torturing, you won't give correct answers. If you answer fairly, we accept your answers. Without answering fairly, how can we accept you? So we can do torture to get right answers from you. That won't be changed. Third degree, we use third degree. We use third degree to know the right answer from you. It must not be applied wantonly. If the accuser will confess voluntarily, then its use cannot be justified. Its use cannot be justified. Yes, we don't want to follow this cruel act. If you answer voluntarily, we don't want to use such kind of acts, such kind of laws, such kind of degrees. And what we want accurate answer from you. We are waiting for your right answer. That's all. But this is unusual and irregular. She refuses to take the oath, and it's her duty to promise on the Bible. She is not doing that. It is irregular. She refuses to say oath on this. That's not good. And how disgusting it is. How disgusting it is. It is unbearable to this. Do you want to torture the girl for the more pleasure of it? So we won't feel any pleasure torturing this girl. By torturing this girl, we won't get any pleasure. We follow the law. We follow the court of law. We want to get right answers from this girl. This is not so. Master, accept when the inquiries are carried on by the people who do not know their legal business. So, their legal business is going on, but the woman is a heretic. I assure it is always done. So at the same time, this woman is against the Christianity. She does not have any belief on Christianity. She does not have any belief on Christianity. She does not have any belief on court of law of British. So that's why we are doing this kind of scenario. She use witcheries. She is a witch lady. She is enchanting magical words. Enchanting magical words. I will not be done today. If it is not necessary, let there be an end of this. I will not have it to said that we proceed on forced confessions. So at the same time, if you give an opportunity, we insist on this clear information to get. We have sent our best preachers and doctors to this woman to exhort and implore her to save her soul and body from the fire. We shall not know send the executioner and to thrust her into it. So at the same time, we didn't do anything against her. We use our preachers, we use our doctors to know the clear information regarding her. She didn't answer. She hadn't given any accurate answers which we need. Your Lordship is merciful, of course, but it is a great responsibility to depart from the usual practice. Usually, what are we doing is very important, and it is an unusual manner which we have to follow. And thou art a rare nodal master. Do what was done last time. Is thy rule a hey? Is this a rule? Is this a rule of law you are using? You are against me. Is this right? How can we bear this? So, thou wanton, does thou dare call me noodle? So at the same time, they are doing in the similar sense. So, are we cruel? Are we cruel? Why do you call us noodle? We have our views and ideas that we should follow them. So tomorrow we shall continue our class. Have a good day.